Okay, welcome back everybody to Let's Play of CK2 Game of Thrones mod. So we just got this fired. We just paid our loan back, and now we're going to be in debt again. So probably have to take out another loan. But you don't want to miss these opportunities when you can. So this is the fabrication on Kingsgrave. So obviously do it. I think we're being so successful with these is because he's got 17 diplomacy. He is a great eminence. And then I believe, because it does seem to improve, like having your spy master down there to help improve intrigue does, I feel like, seem to improve things a little bit. Now, that being said, I'm gonna have her check out here for a little bit, make sure we don't have any plots going on in our place now that I've done that, because we need to slow this down a little bit because we're quickly running out of money here. Now this guy, he does have 4 provinces, so he'd be a bit of a beast to take down, so I'd need some alliances to do it, but we want that area. Also, he's not a fan of us, probably because of these claim fabrications. So actually what I wanted to do there actually was probably send him over here, so I'll do that actually while he resets. In part because we don't have money again, so we're going to need to alright, well, there we are. Okay, and I just want to pop in and show you that event, since obviously that's pretty big. I don't know where this rebellion's coming from. It's up there. Oh, this is a king against a king. Sorry, so that doesn't involve us. But I'll keep a close eye on this up here, see how things are going, and then once there is either a death or some sort of insurrection, which I don't think there will be within this High Lordship. He's got it pretty well clamped down. That's when I'll make my move, because I think he does have more troops than I do. Yep, so he can raise 3%. We can raise 3%, but let's see here. He can raise 5,300. We can raise about roughly 600 less, which is problematic for us because obviously we'd be invading him. So he'd have the bonuses from being sieged, killing my guys off while I'm sieging them, and so forth. So we definitely gonna need to hire some mercenaries to accomplish that. Because our daughter, who by the way is no longer sickly, is definitely not old enough to marry. I was able to get rid of my depression. So the depression just dropped naturally. So I still had stressed. So what I did is I went on a hunt, and the hunt, fortunately, I didn't really get anything from the hunt except removing my stress, which in my opinion was probably the primary reason why I did it. So that worked out pretty well. But now, because of the money I spent on the hunt, along with the fabricated claim, we are now in debt again. So that's annoying. But such is the way of moving up in the ranks in the world, right? All right, so we'll be back once there's something else to report on. Okay, so we were able to repay the loan. It's now 8,300. I once again screwed up here. I hit perform statescraft for this guy. I meant to send him over here to start improving my relations with my lord. That way when I go ahead and declare war on the prince's pass, he doesn't try and intervene. So I'll have to fix that. Our spy master passed away, so now my wife is now the spy master. I'm okay with this because she likes us a lot, and she's pregnant again, by the way, but she's also quick and has intricate web weaver. But she likes us, so I think we're good. She's gonna be having this baby pretty soon. And then we also got, interestingly here, so we got diligent. So what happened was we got a prompt where like the maester walked into our study and he said, "Hey, you're up late again. Like, what are you doing? You need to go to sleep." And I had the option of going to sleep and losing some modifiers for like, I think a year or something. Or the other option was 30% stress, 30% diligence, and then I think like 30% nothing. And we actually got the diligent trait, so that's pretty cool. Really no negatives about diligent except for the opposite trait opinion, but you get pluses to everything pretty much. So that improved. Then we once again tried the weaponsmith, and that failed again. You get them for free if you get it done locally. If you do it where the person travels in, you have to pay money And I think the sword was like, it was only like 50, but you know, for us right now, it's a ton of money since, as you can see, we're down to 15 after repaying the bank. So I think this will work out because even though we're low on money, I still need to improve relations with Prince Dorne before I go after the Princess Pass anyway. So, all right, I'll be right back. Okay, so welcome back. Got some updates for y'all. We did a joust here in the Princess Pass. They invited us out for a jousting match, and we won, as you can see here. So let's see what our reward was. Nice. It's funny we get the money from the guy that we're gonna invade. As you can see, our money's still fairly low. We also did a jousting match, I think up here in Iron Throne, because it involved like all the big names. We didn't get very far, but as a result of that match, we did get dueling, so that's nice. That'll really help us in future jousting. I really want to get this up to the next level up, and this was also something I was looking forward to getting. So now we're gonna work on this and also build up our prestige, and then try and win some more of those big ones to make money. Other things in the news. We got a new king. So Joffrey. What happened to him was he died under suspicious circumstances. Interesting. Gotta wonder if maybe Renly had something to do with it. I don't know. Maybe Cersei. Why is she way over here? The hell? That's bizarre. Did she like run? Did she flee? Like, this guy absolutely hates her. I'm very confused. Because he was married to her. Yeah, that's her. Huh? That's bizarre. All right. Well, anyways, so we got Joffrey now as king. Let's see what everyone thinks of him. So the Reach, not a fan. Robb, not a fan. Tyrion, who's now in control of Westeros, by the way, or the Lancaster lands. God, why am I just blanking on names here? Yeah, the Westerlands. Jesus. Right, what happened to... He was slayed by Robert Brax during a trial by combat. Okay. So now Tyrion the Imp is running the Westerlands. He's married to a Tyrell, apparently. So he's got some non-aggression pacts there, I guess. All right. So Robb is now in control of the north. Eddard Stark died from a bad case of flu. So Robb's got some decent, obviously, offensive stats. He has 0 espionage, though. So if somebody wants to take him out, it might be pretty easy to actually do that. So far, his realm looks stable. All right, now what we got going on over here. Let me see. Let me look at my notes here. We had a couple things happen here. So, by the way, so right now our brother is the runner-up for the throne, which kind of makes sense, right? But he's got 2 kids. He's got Aegon. He's actually got... I'm like doing his guardian, yet his combat is 1, so that's pretty pathetic. He's got 8 Steward, though, so he might actually be a good Steward. Then his sister, who's the opposite. She's got good combat, but she's attractive. I think they're both attractive, which is good. So those 2 kids I'm working on. We had another daughter, Clarice. She is 1. Our other daughter is 4, and she's doing okay. She shook that sickness, and I really haven't had any more problems with her since, which is obviously a really good thing. One of the things that we did do is we married our sister off to Who did we marry him off to? I think it was this guy down here. Yeah, so his son. So that's this guy right here. His son is married to my sister, which created a non-aggression pact. So then I reached out to him and asked, hey, you want an alliance? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll go with an alliance. So we're allied with him, and I need to work on the opinion with him. I might need to, like, at some point send him some money or whatever. But I want to maintain that alliance long term, because I might have to leverage that when I go after the Stoneway. Or actually, to be honest with you, I might use it against the Prince's Pass just for that first war, because, you know, he can raise a lot of troops. So I might have to send him some money, but I'll take care of that when we're actually ready to attack. I want more money because I'm going to have to hire some mercenaries as well to help us with Prince's Pass. The final thing that happened, which is actually an advantage to us, was that he actually was able to get a fabricated claim on one of our lands. So actually, Starfall. So that's actually good, because anytime you fabricate a claim, the Lord, you lose like 20% favorability with that person. So, like, for example, we're at -54 because we've threatened to fabricate claims twice, so -20 each time. So now this guy here is going to have that as well. And so as you can see here, Prince Doran's opinion of him is -26, which means that when we attack him, he's less likely to intervene because he doesn't like either one of us. So that's where we're at right now. If anything else of note pops up before we start our first war, I'll obviously pop back in here, but otherwise that's the updates as to where we're at the moment.